What's up, you guys? And today we're going to be doing another Hammond collection review. And today we're going to be reviewing possibly one of the worst figures Mattel has ever released. Just like looks-wise. Today, I know this figure has been out for a few months, but we're going to be reviewing the Hammond collection Dimetrodon. Now, I know the legs look a bit weird on it, but we'll get into that in a bit. And honestly, this thing is just terrible. I mean, good lord, just look at that face. Like, what did they do to my boy over there? But anyway, so where do I start? Well, first of all, there's a new portrait on the box, which they've been doing that lately this year. I don't know why, but they've been doing it. But anyways, there's this horrific render on the side, or on the front. Then we got the species name along with the, I wouldn't even say creature, just like alien. And on the side we have our usual ridiculously gross side renders. And on the back we have everything else. I don't know what happened in this regional area. I don't know. And there is a bio on this thing, so I guess we can read that. When Dr. Adley Sattler and Dr. Ellen Grant and Maisie Lockwood make their way through the Bios and Amber mines, they encounter a pack of dangerous Dimetrodons. Fortunately, they are able to avert disaster with some help from Dr. E. Malcolm and Ramsey Cole. First of all, who on earth is Ramsey Cole? And second of all, the Bios and Amber mines? You don't mine for amber, or at least I don't think you do. I mean, as far as I know, amber is just hardened tree sap. But below, there's the other figures released for this year currently. We got Owen Grady, Blue, and the Carnotaurus, which I have. So, I guess we can take this abomination out of its box. And, Alright. So, now, you may have noticed that I just took this thing out willy-nilly. It does have some secure twisties on it and stuff whenever you get one. And you may be wondering why the legs look weirder than usual. That's because I actually modified one of these things before. I modified my first Hammond collection Dimetrodon. And here is that. The modified and arguably much better Hammond collection Dimetrodon. Now, I don't know if it was either Marco, Cyrate Tech, or a collaboration, but they made a replacement head for this thing, and, it doesn't necessarily look the best. I mean, it's definitely far better than this thing's head, whatever that thing is, but I just ripped off a mainline head figure, the Attack Pack Dimetrodon, or whatever the heck it is I call them now, and just, added it onto the body. But, we will not be demonstrating the articulation on this figure, because this isn't really, this is what Mattel released, so, yeah. Now, the glass eyes. Yeah, boy. Why even add the glass eyes at this point? I mean, why is its head so small? Good lord, this thing is just... This thing is just... My goodness, everything's wrong with this figure. There's Now, there is no wrist articulation on this thing, which are definitely the least of its problems. But overall, it's not that good. So on one hand, we have the articulated jaw, which, ew. It just, ew. And it can open, okay, I'll stop with the gag. But anyways, it can open and close its jaw like that, I guess. And its neck can barely move at all. There's a little bit of sail that runs down to the neck that prevents it from looking up. Yeah, this thing just will never look up. But anyways, there's some arm rotation, the legs move back and forth. The feet, well, the elbows, elbows, can move up and down and rotate full 360. There is some leg articulation, and they can spread out, kinda. Knees can move and rotate, and so can the feet. There's a ball joint in this thing's tail, and there's a wire in it too. And, overall, this figure is just a really bad figure. It's not even worth the $9 that it goes on clearance for. Although, I don't know if any of these things ever actually had gone for clearance, because I haven't really seen these things too often in my Target. I may have seen it like 3 or 5 times in Target stores before they were just gone from the shelves. Although, there was only like 2 at my Target, so yeah.